Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel on a lovely Thursday night for our Curse of Strahd group. Tonight they are going to be continuing through the castle of Ravenloft and seeing if they can find the evil vampire lord. Alright, so we have everyone here. Do we
Is
have...
Uda joining us?
Uda will not be here tonight.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I remember now.
Alright, let's see, is Minla in chat with us?
I don't see.
She's in roll 20.
Uh-huh. Alright, well to start off, let me bring the music down. Who wants to do like a little quick recap for what happened last week?
Alright, so we, after going and doing some shopping, decided that we were going to go to Castle Ravenloft, as we had been invited by Strahd and we're going to go kill him, hopefully. And so when we arrived, we were greeted at the entrance by his servant elf in studded leather armor. And we were taken to his dining hall, which we knew was a trap the whole time, but he still pretended like he caught us and disappeared like a little punk. He didn't want to fight us, I guess. Um, we left that room and fought some gargoyles. We explored the ground floor of the castle, including the chapel where we found the amulet that was tied to the priest Taroka card. We also found a statuette of murdering evil people, as it very nearly killed Serena, and an evil mace. Um, and so after that, we went upstairs, we killed some zombies, we explored a little bit further, found a clicky chair, and some really like horrible Halloween decoration attempts to scare us away from the castle, I guess. And found a old man who works, I guess, is like Strahd's archivist, um, who we sat and chit chatted with for a long time, and then yeah, he didn't really have anything too useful to tell us, but yeah, I guess that's kind of it, isn't it? I think that's where we left off.
We were about to go into a room, a glowy door.
There's a metal door.
Oh, I thought it was glowing.
It can be glowing. I'll make it glowing for you.
Yay! As long as it's not a mimic. Oh, or slime. Oh!
As long as you don't chase the door because it's glowing.
Well...
Alright, let me move your maps here. You're gonna jump a couple maps.
Whee!
All right, let's see here. Uda. All right, so what I'm going to do is just make it simple. I'm going to just read the description of this area again. A door of delicate engraved steel stands at the west end of this short, dark hallway. Intricate details stand out clearly on the door's surface. The door seems to shine with a light of its own, untouched by time. Well, you were right, it was shining. Flanking the door are two clothes in shadow. A dark, vaguely man-shaped figure stands in each alcove. And that's where you two, Globar and Nuka, you ran up, and it was just basically bats. And that's where we're starting at.
All right. Well, a metal door is going to be difficult to open. Esmeralda is capable of casting knock, but I don't know if it's a good idea because it's really loud and it's probably going to attract attention that we don't want.
Hey guys, I only see one spot that's not black, and I don't see any tokens on it. So
Oh, hold on. You need a token.
yay, there
there you
I
are.
am.
And make sure you reset your hit points.
Got it.
All right, so what are we going to do now?
I'm tempted, but at the same time, I've had some pretty bad experiences with doors recently. I touched.
You're breaking up on my sound over here. What are you saying?
No! Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you. It's just when you are talking, it kind of cuts out sometimes. I think it might just be the internet connection.
That's really annoying.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, my internet's not good.
So what are you going to do?
Despite new questions this few weeks, sure.
What are you going to do, Nuka? Okay, so we're going to do anything with the door, or are we going to go back on the stairs?
I think she was saying that she wanted to touch it.
Can you hear me better now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just switched my internet, so hopefully that'll stay good enough for a little while.
Okay.
Yes, Nuka touches the door.
You reach out to touch the steel door. You notice as you're reaching out, it's engraved with images of a human king in armor astride a horse, a majestic range of mountains, and shooting stars in the background. Tiny figures of people and wolves frame the image. You put your hand to the
Stick my
door,
finger
and
up
it's
his
cold.
nose.
And it's cold to the touch.
My finger is in his nose.
Is there anything on the door that looks like it can be interacted with? Let's investigate it.
Okay.
There is
I shall.
there is a doorknob on the door.
Is there a lock?
I try to open the door.
The door swings open slowly.
I'm
I
right
peek
behind
inside.
you, Nuka.
Who wants to go in first?
You do. I give you a slight push and follow you in.
What is that in the
Oof.
corner? Is that a guitar?
As you come into the room, the dust assaults your lungs. A sweet yet pungent smell of decay fills the room, in the center of which stands a long oak table. A blanket of dust covers the tabletop and its fine china and silverware. In the center of the table, a large, tiered cake leans heavily to one side. The once white frosting has turned green with age. Cobwebs hang like dusty lace down from every side of the cake. A single doll figure of a well-dressed woman adorns the crest of the cake. Suspended above is a web-shrouded chandelier of forged iron. An arched window in the south wall is draped with heavy curtains. Resting in a wooden stand by the window is a dusty lute. And standing quietly in the southwest corner is a tall harp shrouded in cobwebs.
Ooh, this is my kind of room.
It appears that we've stumbled upon the place that was to be the reception for Sergei's wedding to Irina.
Who's that for some music?
I play with the strings on the harp.
And we'll slap your fingers away and pick it up, or try and. Is it a small harp or a little big one?
It's a large harp.
I'm playing with it. You can play with the lute. It's my harp now. Should I do a performance check?
1 second.
I sigh and go to the lute.
Yeah, the harp stands 6.5 feet tall and weighs close to 300 pounds. So yes, it's a very big harp.
Are the strings all there?
You look at the strings. Give me a perception check. You look at the strings and notice that they are all still there. The harp itself is fashioned of dark stained wood and carved with images of hearts and roses. But you realize after touching the strings that the strings itself are made of gut.
I play it anyway.
All right, give me a performance check.
Surprised she didn't need it.
I play it very wonderfully.
As you strum the instrument and everyone's ears are now bleeding, you bow
Everyone takes 1 damage.
and applause.
Alright,
Thank you.
I'm gonna pick up the lute.
Clearly, the harp is cursed.
And I guess I'll. Is there anything noticeable about the lute? Are there any insignias or any? Oh, I can't remember what they're.
You pick up the lute, and it's very old and it's covered in dust. But somehow it's managed the passage of time. Being a bard, you realize this possibly is a magical instrument of some kind.
Okay, so I'm gonna wipe the dust off, and I guess I'll try and play it.
All right, first give me a
Or you know what
perception
I'm
check.
gonna do? Okay, and then I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna do Arcana on it. Boy.
From your studies as a bard, you realize it's an instrument of the bards called a das lute.
Okay, can I do a Arcana check on it and make sure, or what I'm actually looking for is to see if it's like a harmful type of magic or something like that.
All right, 1 second. There you go. I just cut and pasted it from the DMG. Now, the question is, are you proficient with flutes? No, you picked bagpipes.
Okay, so. But I
Yes.
also
And you picked
picked.
pan flute is also what you picked.
So there's a chance if I play this in, might damage me.
Correct.
Figures. All right. Well, I'm gonna put the flute in my backpack anyways, and just keep it.
Okay.
All right. Is there beyond what we've heard in the description anything of note on or about the table or the chairs? I guess the head of the table would have been Sergei's spot and stuff.
Give me a perception check. You do find on the ground a figurine. You pick it up and you look at it, and it's a figurine of a groom that was probably once on top of the cake.
Hmm. Well, I suppose I might keep this just as a memento. I can't, or you know what? I'm gonna put it back on the top of the cake where it belongs. Screw you, Strahd. Can't take your brother's day.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna go over and look at the harp that Nuka is still playing.
I
Okay.
gotta go peek over here.
Is that a perception check? Me looking at that?
You can try to play it with a performance check.
Alrighty then. It's not exactly
So
something
you stand at the harp and you begin to play a somewhat choppy but melody coming from the harp that, but no matter what you're playing, it's kind of dark and eerie sound. And then a short little man dressed as a fool with a tiny jingling bell at the end of his pointy dunce cap appears.
Ooh, interesting.
Where does
Why
he
have
appear?
you summoned me from beyond the grave?
Well, we were hoping that you could tell us a little bit more about what went on in this room, if you know, or in this castle, if you know. Also, what's your name?
My name is Piddlewick. And this was the room that was supposed to be for the reception of the bride and groom. You played the harp quite well.
Why, thank you, considering I never really learned how to play the harp. So, which bride and groom, and were they ever able to come in here, or were you at the actual wedding? What happened?
I don't know. I died.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Um, Anybody else have questions for Pedalwick?
Oh, I forgot to
Nuka.
turn my morpher on. Oh.
My name is Piddlewick.
Nuka is going to suddenly crouch on the floor, like down on all fours, wiggle her butt, and pounce at Piddlewick. Namely his bell.
He noticed you out of the corner of his eye and moves out of the way.
I chase him.
I'm too quick for you.
I chase him. Namely his bell.
Oh, Nuka, you know you probably can't catch him. He's a ghost.
With that, he stops and he looks around.
That's right, I'm a ghost.
I still try to pounce on the bell.
So what do you do?
Pounce on the bell.
What do other
Well,
people do?
Am I breaking up again?
No, I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get
Okay,
what other
good,
people
good.
are doing.
Well, I'm gonna look around at these what look to be like doors. Are they doors?
As you walk away, Piddlewick kind of shrugs and disappears.
You guys didn't have any questions for him too, did you? Because I can call him back if you want.
No, I think perhaps we can just let the dead rest for now, and we call on him if we need him later.
So what would you like to do? Glowbar, you're being kind of quiet. What would you like to do?
Well, if there's nothing else in the room, then I guess it's next.
There are wooden doors leading to the north and to the west.
Alright, I'll go open the
Look at that bathtub.
That looks fun.
Ooh.
As you enter what appears to be like a bath chamber. Red satin curtains hang in archways at both ends of the south wall in this room. Between them, in the center of the chamber, stands a large, ornate iron tub with clawed feet, and the tub is full of blood.
Knock it over! Knock it over! Knock it over!
Serena seems quite interested in the tub for an unexplained reason.
I try to knock over the tub. Flip it over.
As you do so, a blood-drenched creature explodes out of the tub and attaches to the ceiling. Cackling manically, blood pours off its pale flesh, bony limbs, and stringy hair as it scuttles away.
Do I flip over the tub, though?
No, you do not.
Darn
It seems to
it.
be unmovable.
Alright. So this thing just pops out the tub and then will it crawl across the ceiling? I mean, we're in a
Mhm.
room. The only open exit is blocked. I kind of want to kill it. Does it just get away? We can't stop it.
Correct.
Are these curtains?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
You look behind the
Okay.
curtain, and the walls here are lined with iron hooks, upon which hang black capes and formal wear. Two arched windows in the south wall are covered by heavy curtains.
Look, Nika. Candles.
I knock over the candles. Do the candles feel knocked over?
Very knocked over.
Yes!
Are these wooden shelves?
Where at? Kind of like cabinets with no doors that have the hooks in them, that have the capes and the
Towels.
Okay.
formal well hanging from it.
Oh, alrighty then. Well, I would like to. Ooh, are any of them my size?
You dig around and you find a cape that's probably would fit your shoulders.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put it on then.
I peek under the door.
So, guys, it looks like there's not too much in here. Do
You peek
y'all want to go
under
through
the
this?
door, and you, from what you can tell, you see some tables, maybe like a bed of some sort.
I push open the door.
The door is open to what appears to be a bedchamber. Sweet smells waft this delicately lit room. A great arched window along the west wall is covered by heavy red draperies, their golden tassels glinting in the light of three candelabras sitting atop small tables about the room. Tall white candles burn with bright, steady light. A large bed, canopied by silk curtains, sits with its headboard against the north wall. Carved into the headboard with great skill is a large Z. Lying amid the velvet and satin sheets and bedclothes is a young woman in a nightgown. One of her dainty slippers has fallen to the floor at the bed's foot.
Is she breathing?
Can I do a perception check to see if she is breathing?
She is breathing.
Hey guys, this chick is breathing. Should we make it stop?
I think that most things that are breathing in this place we can probably take advantage of. She's probably not undead.
Why, who are you?
I'm Nuka, wife of Norbert.
Well met. My name is Gertruda.
Hi there.
What are
What
you
causes you to
doing
barge into
in
my
this
bedchamber?
I'm
Why,
totally
this is
lost.
where I sleep.
I'm lost, that's all.
Sorry, we were looking for Strahd. Actually, it seems that we must have taken a wrong turn.
Oh,
Perhaps
Strahd.
you can help
He's
us.
such a great man.
Here we go again, I whisper.
And what
I
is
have
your
silk sheets, and I sleep, and the world is wonderful.
How do you know Strahd?
Why, how did you not know the master's house that you sleep in his bed?
I mean, how did you meet him? I say as I wander over to look at her desk and the stuff on.
Oh, it was so romantic. He came to me in my dream, swept me away off my feet.
But isn't Strahd to be married to Irina? That's why we're here. It's for the wedding.
Why, no. I'm good. It's that.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Did you say you're going to fix that?
I'm going to be his next. You see, this place has brought me such joy. I have always been sheltered by my mother, and she never allowed me to leave home as a child. But now, I've slipped away, and I've made my way here to the castle, drawn by its majesty.
How old is Gertruda? How old does she look? Is she like a teenager?
She looks to be like in her early 20s.
Gertruda, do you happen to be from Barovia?
Why, yes.
The town, I mean.
Yes. The town, yes. My mother would never let me leave the house at Jury Place.
I believe I recall reading about you in the that priestess Vidette's journal.
You read about me in a story?
Yes, well, the story is perhaps one way to put it. Let's call it the memoirs of a fallen hero. She wrote that your mother was looking for you.
Well, she may be. I slipped away in the night. Come here and live here. This magical place.
Gertruda, I actually spoke with your mother also, and she was so worried about you, and she would be so happy that we found you.
Cough, give her the doll, cough!
Why, if this is true, what proof do you have?
Doll! Doll!
Did you perchance lose a little? Sorry, a doll? I say as I produce this. I think I don't know what kind it was. It was the rag doll that I have in my pack.
You show her the doll, and it's kind of like her eyes um kind of some of the magic has faded from her eyes, but yet a sense of reality.
I'm sure
Oh,
that if you
this is mine. You must be telling the truth. You must have talked to my mother. Where? Why am I here? Oh my gosh. I must get back.
well, Gertruda, that's one of the reasons we're here. We would happily take you with us if you would like.
Can I ask some questions real quick about the castle from when we came in?
Are you asking her or asking out of character?
I'm asking out of character.
What's your question?
So, like, was there like a moat or anything, or was it just like the gates and the portcullis?
Just the gates and portcullis. It's actually surrounded, so the castle Ravenloft is on a big giant cliff. So there's no reason for moat or anything because you can't walk around the edges per se.
Because I would like for Gertruda to make it back to her mother, but I don't have faith that Gertruda will be able to make it out of the castle on her own. And I also seriously doubt that she will survive if we bring her with us because we are here looking for trouble. Unless we want to fight our way out of the castle just to get her out.
Well, we did promise her mother. Gertruda, here, let me see if these clothes fit you. And I pull out my pair of fine clothes and hand them.
She puts the clothes on and they fit her.
I don't suppose you know anything about weapons, do you, Gertruda?
Why no? I wouldn't know anything about weapons.
So I suppose taking her with us is the only option we have. I could feasibly use magic to will her out of the castle, but it would take a lot of work, and she would still be vulnerable once outside because I would have to return here to you. Could she make
Well,
it all the way back to Barovia on her own? I don't know.
I seriously doubt that. Perhaps I have a dimension door. I believe one of you guys have one too. Maybe we can use that to get everybody out of the castle, and then we can take her back and come. However, I can only use the door once before it wears my power down.
Yes, dimension doors. It would take quite a few castings between you and I to get everyone out of the castle. I don't think that this is a feasible plan.
All right, well, I'll stay near her, and if something happens, then I'll just use it once and get her out. How's that sound?
it will take you both. You have to go through the door with her.
Oh, yes, I understand that. I'm just saying, if it comes to it and we have to protect her, then I will take her. She will be my first priority.
I suppose that's all we can do.
Okay, Clover asked for. Can anybody else see outside?
Nuka nods.
Do you see that?
Yes, you see like a suit of armor walking back and forth by itself, but there's no body inside of it.
Hey guys, why don't we check out this door real quick before we leave? Gertrude, I suggest you stay here on the bed and wait for us.
Can
With
I do an
that, she nods.
investigation
What are you going to investigate?
for secret doors or hidden things?
Yes.
Yeah.
You find a secret door to the north.
I push it open or pull it open, whichever works first. Hey, I found a secret door.
We'll be right back,
I
Gertrude.
never knew that was there. Oh my.
Is it okay if we call you Gertie?
No.
Okay, well, you hold on to this doll and we'll be right back.
It opens up to an empty room.
Oh. I can't get into the empty room.
It won't let you in? Yeah, well.
It did now.
Seemingly empty.
I do another perception investigation check to see if there's anything else hidden.
Okay. You find another secret door at the end of the tunnel.
I look under the door.
It's very dark. Not as in dark as in there's no lights on, as dark as in there's something in front of the door.
Can I open the door?
Yes, you pull the door open.
What's in front of the door?
It appears to be
I
the back
quickly-
of a statue.
I shut the door.
Serena, there's nothing of value with the desk as you search it.
Hey, who wants to go into a, who wants to go play with a statue?
I don't know about a statue, but I'll come look.
Sounds like fun.
Yay! I'm gonna try and squeeze past the statue.
Dark clothes line the walls of this long hall. The ceiling has fallen here, leaving rubble strewn across the floor. Overhead, the beams of Ravenloft's roof are exposed. Lightning from dark clouds above sporadically illuminate the hall, lighting the faces of life-size human statues in the clothes. Each visage is frozen in terror.
You don't suppose. I'm gonna do an Arcana check. Specifically on the statues, I would like to know see if I can find out if they were alive once, I guess, is what I'm looking for.
You don't think that they were alive, but as the lightning flashes again, it seems like the faces change.
Change how so?
Like the expression changes.
So first they were terrorized, and now what's the...
Sad. The lightning flashes again. It seems like the eyes of the statues are on you.
Well, shall we go down the stairs?
Do we want to leave Gertruda there, or do we want to bring her with us?
Well, nobody knows, as far as we're aware, the spell over Gertruda has been broken. So if we just instruct her to pretend like she's completely enamored with the devil, then she'll probably be fine for now.
Okay, just as long as we don't leave without her, okay, guys?
Just make sure you remember, because I don't have that great of a memory.
I
Alright.
absolutely promise that we will allow this innocent woman to hinder my path to power, Serena says, crossing her fingers behind her back.
Well, all I know is that this is what our fallen friend would have wanted, and I do not want to leave her here.
The statues' faces change to curious as they're looking at you with an eyebrow raised.
Nuka makes a face at them. A face trying to get them to laugh.
Well, I don't suppose that you know the way we should go to find what we're looking for, do you? I say out loud to the statues watching.
One second.
The one you are looking for lies in his crypt.
We're looking for a way to defeat Strahd.
What lies in his crypt? That sounds like the horseman.
Is there any way that we can help you also? I asked.
Our bloodline has been broken.
What do you mean broken?
Our lineage is passed down from generation to generation. It has been broken.
Do you mean that there are no more children in your lineage? You're dying out?
You get no responses.
That's weird.
Our enemy, a creature of darkness. This card will lead us to him, the horseman. He lurks in the one place where he must return, a place of death.
Is there
Well
a way
then.
to get over? Is there a way to get over this rubble?
I suspect that the door in the
Yes.
first room we were in the dining room. Oh, never mind. But yeah, I suspect that leads here too.
You put one foot in front of the other.
Okay, I want to make sure it's not dangerous though. Do you want me to do a check or just walk through it?
Just go, just go. Do a nuka.
I don't want to do a nuka. I ain't got a tail and ability to.
I do a nuka and sprint and clamber as quickly as I can and go to the other
We are
side.
now calling anything that's crazy doing a nuka. Don't pull a nuka.
Well, seeing that Nuka got across it, I'm gonna follow her. You guys coming? I look at the statues as I pass. At their faces.
They just
I'm
are
here.
watching you as you pass.
I'm here simply for Strahd's blood, but I suspect that there's more to be found to aid us in his destruction.
Pick a door,
Ooh.
any door.
I'll pick this door. Open this door. I got this one. I open it a crack and, like, kind of peek inside.
You open it up a crack, and inside you see what appears to be a landing with stairs.
Hey guys, there's some stairs in here. Do we want to go down them or we want to look in this other door real quick?
Into the
What
other
about the
door.
stairs behind us?
Well, I think we should look through all the doors first on this level before we go anywhere.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna shut the door back and then go to this other one.
Nuka beats you to the door and pushes it open. Ooh.
This opens to what appears to be a study. A blazing hearth fire fills this room with rolling waves of red and amber light. The walls are lined with ancient books and tombs. Their leather covers well oiled and preserved through careful use. All is in order here. The stone floor is concealed beneath a thick, luxurious rug. In the center of the room is a large low table, waxed and polished to a mirrored finish. Even the poker in the stand next to the blazing fire is polished. Large, overstuffed divans and couches are arranged about the room. 2 chairs of burgundy-colored wood with padded leather seats and black cushions face the hearth. A huge painting hangs over the mantelpiece in a heavy, gilded frame. The rolling firelight illuminates the carefully rendered portrait. It is an exact likeness of Irina Kolyana.
Alright, I go to the table and look at what's on the table.
One sec. All right, look, roll me a 1d12.
Who?
Menla.
Figures.
You look at the table, and on the table is a book, and what it appears to be an alchemist's book.
Alright, well, I can't say it's pulling a Nuka because it's not a stupid move. I'm gonna look around and see if there are any, hidden doors.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna pick up the book.
You kind of see something on the other side of the fire in the fireplace, but you can't really reach it at this moment.
I would like to take the painting of Irina down from the wall and investigate it in the area behind it.
How much water is in a water skin?
How much water did you put in a water skin? You
Well,
take
I
the
have 2 water skins.
you look at the painting, and it's a beautiful young woman with auburn hair. You kind of determine. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say, Serena. How much water could a water skin if a water skin could skin in water? Yes. But with the painting, you can tell it's very old, and then it's very odd that it's the fact that Irina Kolyana looks exactly like Tatiana. And I thought I had a picture of the painting, but I don't. Sorry.
Other than that, it's unremarkable.
Yep.
Does anybody else have water skins that I can have that are full?
I do, but it doesn't have water in it.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Ah, that's good.
Guys, I think there's something behind this fire if we could just douse it. But I've only got like half a gallon of water on me.
Try it.
Well, I don't want to try it unless I have more water because I don't think a half a gallon's enough to put out this blaze. Unless somebody wants to lend me a blanket or something to throw over the top of it to put it
Why
out.
don't you use that cloak that you picked up from the other room?
Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that. Alright, so I'm going to soak the cloak with as much water as I have. Anybody else gonna give me water?
I can give you some wine.
Serena urinates into a cup.
Really, guys? Glowbar, how about you? Do you have any water?
None. And I'm not giving my alcohol.
It's mine.
Yeah, well,
my
the alcohol. Really, guys? Alcohol will just make the fire burn hotter, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna douse the cloak that I found with water and kind of separate the wood in the fireplace a little bit to kind of like
You gonna put the
kill
flames
it
out?
down a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna try with the cloak.
Okay.
Do you want me to do a perception check on that or
With a wet cloak or a dry cloak?
dry cloak? And no, I didn't mean a perception check.
I thought you got it wet.
I did. I put my whole gallon of water on it.
So a wet cloak.
Okay, because you just told me a dry cloak. So a wet cloak.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant wet. I wet the cloak.
Why don't you just use the poker to drag the logs out of the fire?
Well, that's what I did. I separated the logs a little bit so they wouldn't burn as high. And I kind of picked up the dust and like shook it over the top of them, the soot, you know, trying to dampen the
So
flames.
you douse
Then
the
I put
flame.
the water.
You put the flames out.
Yes.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna search this shelf or whatever I'm standing in front of.
Roll me a 1d12, Nuka. You find historical text about the history of Barovia.
It's boring. I throw it to the floor.
Not enough pictures for you?
Exactly. I search again.
Those cutting words.
Wow. All right, so
Hey
what are we doing?
guys, I think
Besides throwing books on the
I think
floor.
I think I found a secret door. You guys want to check this one out? I mean, this one's actually behind something, so it might be more important.
Come on, vamonos. Everybody, let's go.
Oh,
No!
be careful though, guys, because I think the coals are still hot.
It could just be a chimney, you know, or flue.
I pull a skull out of my backpack and start munching on it.
All right, let's go through this.
You creep through into the back of the fireplace and push open the secret wall. And resting on this floor of this smoke-filled room is a closed chest surrounded by piles of gold, silver, and copper coins. The fittings are clawed feet on the chest are evidence of great workmanship. Attached to the east wall are two torch sconces. The southernmost one holds a torch with an intricate metal base. The other is empty. A skeleton in broken plate armor lies against the wall. The skeleton's right hand is on its throat, and his left hand holds the matching torch from the empty sconce.
Guys, I don't like this. I'm going to step back to the door.
I pick up the torch.
Why don't you search the room for traps? The way the person died holding their throat makes me suspect that they suffocated somehow. Serena is going to hand Mendla a 3 iron spikes. How about you take these and you spike this door so it can't be closed behind the people that are in there?
That's a good idea. So I spike the door, and Serena, I'm thinking about using Mage Hand on that chest to see if perhaps it's, just to make sure it's not a.
Well, if you're going to do that, then you should wait to do it until the other people are out of the room. That way, if it turns out to blow up with a fireball or something, then nobody will be hurt.
Good idea. Nuka!
I check for traps. What would that be? Investigation?
Yes, it'd be investigation. You don't seem to find any traps.
What's up, Mandla? You need something?
I roll my eyes as I watch Nuka bouncing around the room looking for traps.
I pick up the torch.
Okay.
Alright, Nuka, why don't you come on higher with us while I try and open the chest and make sure it's not a mimic.
Okie dokie. I take the torch out with me.
Alright, so I'm going to use Mage Hand to open the chest.
You open the chest, and a green cloud fills the room.
Everybody back, I say as I try and pull the stakes out. Slamming the door behind me. I'm not sure what that green cloud was, but I don't want to get near it.
We don't need treasure that badly, right?
Well, maybe it'll dissipate. Let's give it some time.
Well, meanwhile, there are tables. I'm just gonna search this one.
And I'll search the one over here.
You find nothing necessarily of value, but it's just very interesting that everything is polished. And the room is very tidy, except for a book on the floor.
Nuka plays with the torch. She rolls around in circles on the ground with it.
I have a quick question about the mage hand.
Uh-huh.
It says it lasts for the duration or until I dismiss it as an action. Is that something? Is that something I can keep with me? 1 minute duration. Okay. No.
It's a cantrip, so you can just keep casting it over and over if you really want to.
Well, I was thinking maybe when we open the door again, I can use it to like feel around inside the chest instead of going near it.
We could always try and set the gas on fire too. See what happens then. Wouldn't that be fun?
That's actually a good idea, Nuka. Why don't you take a set of matches and slide them under the door?
Yeah, no, pretty sure some people know some firebolt, maybe, perhaps. Or was that Uda?
Esmeralda has cast a firebolt or two herself.
Hey, I just realized, where is Uda?
I think he's taking a nap.
Figures. We're all here working our butts off trying to figure out how to defeat Strahd, and he's taking a nap.
Can't blame him, he's an old guy.
I offered to make him younger.
Okay, everybody, what are we going to do from here?
Set the gas room on fire?
If the gas ever dissipates, we could always look in that room for other secret exits as well.
Which is also a good idea. But we don't know how long it's going to take. So, setting it on fire. We could use a fireball, but that would require opening the door. So I still think our best action is...
I open the door and throw in a match before darting backwards. Under the table.
Okay.
Anything happen?
I don't know, you close the door.
Oh, I didn't mean to close the door. Does it close on its own?
Mendel closed it.
Yeah, I said I opened it.
Yeah, she didn't actually say she closed it. She opened it and then jumped backwards after she threw the match in. So
you throw the match in, and right as it hits the edge of the room, it just bursts into a giant ball of flame. Roll me 1d10.
Oh no. 1d what?
10. And as you
Were the rest
leap
of us far
back
enough
from
away?
its being on fire, you singe your whiskers and your nose and take 5 damage.
Oh.
The secret room now has a fire cloud coming from it.
Just like nonstop.
Yes.
This is amazing. I am very pleased. Well worth
Ye-
it.
Yeah, well, now we can't check for any secret passages.
Well, I did a nuka.
So how do
100%
you-
worth it.
Now would be a good time for a water spell.
Get right on it.
Alright, well, it looks like there's another door over here. Do we want to open it and see what's the door? That door?
Do it, I dare you.
Alright,
The door
I'm
was a
gonna-
little ajar, already opened, and inside you see a stairwell.
Going up or down?
Good question. It is going down.
Adventure, anyone?
Well, have we checked out the rest of this floor?
I don't know.
It does seem like balcony. There's a statue, was it?
Yeah, don't really think there are any more rooms up here. Um, perhaps we should take those first stairs we saw off of that hallway.
You mean in the secret room? Or
No,
past
I
the
mean,
secret room?
yeah, I mean past the secret room.
Alright, back over the rubble we go.
I want to check on Gertrude first.
Oh, we could just open these doors here. I suspected. I'm gonna open this door.
That's a good idea. We could just go back around this way.
Yay, circles!
Gertrude, how are you doing? We just wanted to check on you before we went far.
I am going well. I'm doing well.
Okay, then. Well, we'll be back.
Okay.
You guys coming?
Come on, Nuka.
Derp, 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 derp.
All right, let me move your tokens. Let's see. All right, you go down the stairs. This arched corridor has been swept clean. Oak paneling decorates the walls to a height of 4 feet. Mounted on the east wall above the wood paneling are 3 unlit oil lamps spaced 10 feet apart. A plain wooden door is set into the west wall, and light seeps through its cracks. A staircase at the north end of the west wall ascends into darkness.
Hey guys, there's a door down here.
Adventure!
What you gonna do about it?
Well, I'm gonna open it, I think. Open door. Push door open.
A candlestick!
Oil lamps illuminate this long rectangular chamber with oak paneled walls. Stained yellow lace hangs neatly from 8 canopied beds. The figure of a woman moves lithely about the room, dusting furniture and humming quietly. Around her pale, slender neck is a gold necklace with a ruby pendant.
My eyes grow wide. Is she really beautiful? She looks really beautiful.
Yes, she is.
Hello?
She looks up at you and comes running over to you, falling to her knees. Please save me from this horrible place. Please.
Hi, lady.
What do you mean save you? Why are you here? What is your name?
My name is Helga, and I have been trapped here as a prisoner. Take me with you, please. Save me.
Can Nuka do a perception check to see if she's breathing?
Sure.
Is she breathing?
She appears to be breathing.
I pull her up off of her knees and tell her not to worry because we will do our best to keep her safe.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, my heroine.
I noticed there are 4 beds here. Are there more of you?
There was 3 more people here, and they've just all been escorted out, and they have never returned. I thought I was going to be next.
Where are you from?
I'm from Velasky. Or Valakai.
Well, do you don't think that maybe we should just go get Gertruda and let's just fight our way out of the castle so that we can set these 2 on their way? Because it's going to be way too much babysitting and handling and trying to take them with us.
No. Let's not do that. Why don't we take Helga here and put her up in the room with Gertrude?
How about we just take them both and get them out of here?
Well, yeah, but what if there are more people trapped here? We've already found 2.
3,
Well,
technically.
once we fight our way out of the front doors, then I presume that it would be much easier to escort anybody else out in the future.
Yeah, but what if we lose the element of surprise and Strahd, once we fight our way out, Strahd knows that we can get back in and he sends more people? Wouldn't that be more difficult?
It's all a part of his game. He'll welcome us back anytime.
But
Let's
what
wait
if
for
we were the evil vampires all along?
Well, I'm gonna check the room for secret passages.
Okay, give me investigation. Don't find any secret passages.
Do you have anything you need to take with you, Helga?
No, just get me out of here.
I'm gonna go check the table real quick.
You check the table, and there's nothing really of value on it. It says it's amazingly, it's not dusty at all.
Alright, guys, well, do we want to go back then and get Gertruda out? Or finish going down these stairs real quick? Perhaps we'll find a back entrance. That's not as well protected.
That's what she said. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't say that.
There's also a window.
You want us to throw them out the window?
Of course. I mean,
Yeet.
no?
Come with us, Helga, and we'll see that we get you out.
Nuka's gonna stay a little bit behind, and she's gonna pull out her water flask, which I think has wine in it, and she's gonna mix in a little holy water and say, "Here, Helga, have some of this. Might ease your mind a little bit."
If you're concerned that she is evil or a vampire or something, why don't you just touch her with that wretched statue that we found?
She
You do it,
takes
I dare
the
you.
wine from your hands. This wine, and she smells it, and she throws it down.
She what?
She smells it, and she throws it down.
Touch her with the statuette.
As she grabs a hold of your shoulders, and fangs extend from her mouth, and she bites you for 8 piercing damage, 8 necrotic damage, and her claws do 6 slashing damage to you.
So how much does that total?
22.
Yay!
Helga, no!
She looks at you, Minla, and she smiles at you. Join me in Strahd. Join the life of evil. You can be with us forever.
Serena is going to approach. Oh, yes. Become like you, and smiles ruefully.
Esmeralda.
Let's see here. Ezzy is going to firebolt because she hates vampires.
It is a miss. Nuka, she digs her claws in more and is still biting on you, and does 12 24 damage.
Ah!
You now have 16 necrotic damage. Serena.
Serena is going to hack away at the vampire princess here with perdition.
It is a miss. And a hit. It's a hit for 12 slashing damage, as it seems to jostle her a little bit. Globar, check out.
Alright, just a question. I have a spell called Hold Person. If I do that and then attack, does it increase the damage somehow?
It doesn't increase the damage, it just makes it so I would not be able to move her.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
That's alright. 19 damage. Alright, Minla, check out.
Okay, I rush forward, screaming in rage and sorrow at the love that might have been, and I attack her with my sun sword.
Well, you cannot stop in the same square as another player.
Can I go behind her like that, or do I
Yeah,
have to
you
just
have
stay?
to move. You'd be here. You could, because you could pass through Globar and Nuka to there.
Okay, well then that's what I did and attacked with my sunblade.
Okay,
And
one
then I
second.
guess
Okay. So you pull your sunblade out. And the beam of light seems to make her wince her eyes as she shields her eyes from the blade. And you hit for 18 damage.
okay, so I've moved and I hit once. I can strike one more time, right?
I believe, let me double check that. I believe you can. Let's see. Why does it not open your character sheet?
Should be an extra attack. I just want to make sure my moving didn't stop that.
Yes, I'm checking how it's worded. Yes, whenever you take the action turn itself, you get to attack twice. And it's a
Okay, I
hit.
swing up. I swing up after swinging down, trying to loft up an arm.
All right, Nuka, it's your go.
Is a health potion an action or a bonus action?
It is an action.
Alright, give me 1 second, please.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Um. Well. Sorry, I'm debating on if I want to attack or... I'm gonna attack her. Either of those hit?
No, both of them miss.
Should have run.
Esmeralda.
Firebolt.
And it is a hit this time. She's a little like blinded from the sun sword, and she kind of reaches out blindly and try to grabs a hold of Nuke again, but misses. Serena, you go.
Serena is going to raise Perdition high and then slam it down forcefully, attempting to hack the vampire girl's head from her neck.
And both are hits. You send her head rolling onto the floor.
As Serena decapitates the vampire, she's going to raise her hands into the air, chanting vile, horrible words in praise of Shar as she raises a specter from the dead body.
Now, question: does your thing is it under your character sheet here? There it
It's on
is.
my character sheet on the bottom right, a cursed
Okay.
specter.
It does not do anything because she did not have a soul.
Oh, it just says humanoid, so
I splash her remains with holy
Yeah,
water.
it says you can curse the soul of a person you slay.
I sigh and sheathe my blade and say, if only, under my breath and walk away.
Potion time!
I want to check the chests in this
All right,
room.
if
since
you drink a
said-
potion, just know that you have 16 necrotic damage, so you have to take your max health minus 16. That's the highest you can go.
I have a question. Does that include my temporary hit points?
Your temporary hit points are on a separate thing.
Okay. So it's... Okay, darn it.
What about lay on hands? Does it also have the same effect?
Yeah, she has necrotic damage, so necrotic damage can be cured, or it can go away with a rest.
Will dispel magic spell work on it?
No.
I guess it's a good thing we didn't take her back to Gertruda, isn't it?
Hmm.
Yes.
Well, let's grab Gertrude and do a thing.
As I walk away, I start singing, "Quit playing games with my heart."
inside the pocket of a clown.
Oh, thank you, 169, for the follow there. All right, so what are we doing?
Well, guys, do we want to go ahead and take Gertrude and head out?
All right, what are we doing?
We can either take her or continue on. I'm indifferent now.
I say we take her with us. We don't actually know what Strahd wanted with her to begin with.
Well, let's take her with us, see what happens. Just make sure someone watches her every night.
Well, she'll be my
All right,
responsibility, okay,
Vinla,
guys?
you should have control of her token now.
Yes! Shall we go, guys?
Where to?
Yeah, what is the plan at this point in time?
Well, you mentioned earlier fighting our way out and getting Gertrude back home. Or maybe not so much back home because we don't know that her mom's not actually crazy.
Who could live in a place like this and not be a little strange?
True, and she is like in her 20s, so maybe she can help take care of her mom instead. Well, let's go. I'm tired of this room. And I'm sure Gertrude is too.
Wow, this room is very pretty. It's got silk sheets and it's clean. The bed is super comfy.
Take some of the silk sheets with you then, sweetheart.
Yeah, they shouldn't be too heavy. Take the pillowcase and put them in it.
She nods and she gathers up the stuff, puts it in a pillowcase, and slings it over her back.
Alright, guys, do we want to check on that flaming room real quick to see if the fire's been put out yet?
You can make that call.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Well, I don't want to go alone, so
Let's go.
are the flames still going?
Yes, they are.
You could probably use your magic hand to see if there's anything in the chest.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. And if there's nothing in the chest, I want to pick up some of that gold. Is there anything in the chest? I say as I stand at a safe difference.
There seems to be some coins of some sort in the chest.
Alright, well, I guess I'm going to gather them, as many as the hand can hold, and bring them out. And place them on the table.
Okay. It brings back 8 gold pieces.
Is there anything special about them?
They're shiny and they're worth 8 gold pieces.
Okay.
Sick!
Alright, I'm going to send the hand back in to get a couple more handfuls before the minute is.
All right. So you now have 3 sets of 8 gold pieces.
Surely
So-
this is the most valuable use of our time.
Well, I'm gonna divide them. I'm gonna divide them between everybody but Gertruda, and I'm just gonna give them to all you guys. How about that? Now I'm ready. Everybody but me and Gertruda get 6 gold pieces extra.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
All right, guys, let's go back down.
How much you want to bet those dragon statues up front are going to come to life and fight us?
I'm counting on it.
I'm going to take a health potion now.
You can't get through.
Yeah, I can't get through either.
Doors closed.
No, Gertruda got through.
Well, Gertruda's going to be able to go through walls because she's not an actual player.
Oh, okay. Well, I actually didn't move her, apparently. I thought I did, but I didn't.
What did you just do, Duca? 32.
I have a superior healing potion.
Okay.
That's what it said online. It is.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Alright, let me move you downstairs.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. I waved to this dude.
He suspiciously nods at you. Still here, I
Suspiciously.
see.
For now. You got a problem with that, bro? Huh? I get up real close into his personal bubble.
While
Is
she's
this the
Smelly.
friend?
I do not
while
have
she's
a
getting
problem
up
with
into
that.
his personal bubble, I'm kind of like hiding or pulling Gertruda behind or beside me, trying to make sure he can't see her.
And as you move in close to say he has a problem with that, he reaches up next to him, and next to him is a big rope, and he pulls it, and it gongs.
It what? You cut out.
And it makes a gong noise. And as it happens, vampires come into the room.
Of
Vampire somewhat.
course.
But
Where did
they
this
may have a
vampire come
problem with you.
from?
All right, does Gertruda get a turn two?
Oh shoot.
Gertruda can just move with you.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my sun sword when we see them.
Nuka, one of the vampires comes at you
No.
and hits you for 6 piercing damage and 6
No.
necrotic damage.
The 12 total.
Yes, with 6 of that being necrotic. Then the other vampire comes in, just rushes at you with his fangs out, with her fangs out, and just bites you really, really hard on your arm. And you can tell it is a very hard bite that does just a sec.
I didn't hear that.
Just a, it does 11 excuse me, 13 necrotic damage. But total damage is it comes in and bites you, and its claws sink into your arm, into your shoulders. And total damage is 34 damage.
Okay, hold on a second though, because I think I'm trying to find it real quick, but I think I have some type of a counter attack or counter something I can do, but I just gotta
Okay,
find.
well you look at that real quick. Globar, third vampire rushes at you and hits you for 5 piercing damage and 9 necrotic for 14 damage, and its claws sink into you for 6 slashing damage.
So 5, 6. What was it?
20 damage total. 9 of that is necrotic though, so that lowers that temporarily lowers your max hit points. Nuka, it's your go.
I'm gonna whack the snot out of her. Whack, whack.
Both those whacks are hit for how much damage? For 19 damage and 1 string of snot.
Ha ha! Ew. Vampire snot gross.
All right, Serena is going to step 10 feet forward, and then she is going to cast, as a bonus action, um, Misty Step to come out here in front of the old man, and she is going to hack the crap out of him with perdition.
Okay.
Okay.
Your first one is a critical hit. How does your hit?
Right in the face.
Perdition basically just peels through his face like butter as he just crosses his eyes and falls to the ground dead.
All right, Serena is going to raise her hands in maniacal laughter as she chants words in Infernal, praising Shar, and she is going to use a Cursed Spectre to raise this guy's soul as a specter.
I see what you're doing. Okay, I was wondering why you was going after him. Let's see.
No. Oh, he called vampires down on us. He's paying for that. This is just bonus that I get specter.
I can't find your specky. There he is. Okay. Esmeralda's turn.
All right. Let's see here. Esmeralda will come over here to help Nuka. And she is going to, with advantage, because she's flanking, help stab the crap out of this vampire spawn.
Get her!
And she does 18 piercing damage. Minla.
Okay, so I found this, but I don't know if it applies to me also. It's called Combat Inspiration. It says a creature that has a bardic inspiration die from me can roll that die. Alternatively, when an attack roll is made against the creature, it can use its reaction to roll the bardic inspiration die and add the number rolled to its AC against the attack after seeing the roll, but before knowing whether it's a hit or miss.
And what are you wanting to use it for?
Well, when you attacked me, I was wanting to actually do that. Use the roll and use the reaction to roll. You know what I mean?
You can definitely, if you wish, use your bardic inspiration on the vampire and give it an advantage.
No, I meant for me. Use the bardic inspiration for me to give me an advantage.
Okay.
And
so you have a D6 added to one of your ability checks, attack rolls, or saving throws.
so is that something I can do for the last attack when I was looking it up, or do you just
No,
wanna
the only
skip
thing you
this?
could do is give bardic inspiration to the vampire if you wish.
Okay, no, I don't want to do that. So
I'm trying.
okay, so it was 31. Was that what it was? My hit damage point?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So what I am going to do is I am going to take my sunblade and whack at this guy.
Okay.
Trying to lop off his head. I don't think it worked, but I'm trying.
Which one, your left one or your right one?
Oh, good lord. The one beside Gertruda.
Okay. You do 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
You get 2 attacks now.
Well,
So roll again.
I'm debating on my next thing. I might do a spell is what I'm thinking I'm going to do.
When you attack, you get 2 attacks. You swing twice when you attack.
Oh, I thought I could do a spell or attack the second time. Okay. Hold on.
Never mind, you're not following me.
Sorry.
When you attack, when you use an attack action, you get to roll 2 attacks. And that 2 attacks is 1 action.
Okay, well then I just rolled a second attack.
There you go. You missed.
Alright, I am going to... Well, no, I can't do that. Never mind.
Yes, you can give Globar inspiration.
Alright, Glowbar, I just gave you some combat inspiration.
Awesome.
Globar, check out.
Yeah, I've been reading this holy symbol.
Oh
of
wait, sorry.
Ravenkind.
Gertruda, what do you want to do?
Well, I was gonna put her behind me. Will that mean they can attack her if I move her over to the middle?
Yes.
Well, then I guess I'm going to do the only thing I can do and jump at the vampire in front of me, screaming in fright, and try and claw at him with my hands.
All right, roll me a 1d20. With her hand that does not have a pillowcase in it is the most delicate swipe towards the vampire and misses. Globar, check out.
So yes, the holy symbol of Ravenkind. I believe.
Can you say it again, please?
The holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Uh-huh.
I've been reading it, and just I wanna confirm that I can use it, right? Can you hear me?
Yes, I just pulled it up. Yeah, so if you used it in a situation like this, you can use it to hold vampires, and all the vampires would basically, within 30 feet, have to make a wisdom saving throw. And if they failed, they would be paralyzed.
Okay, yeah. What about
Basically,
the sunlight?
yeah, so basically it has 10 charges. The sunlight you can do, it'll make a 30-foot light radius around you. And basically, we'll make it so that, as an action spend, present. So basically, it would make the vampires have disadvantage. And the sun sword is already giving sunlight off. So
That's right.
in this, I'm gonna kind of help you with this one because it's the first time you're using it. So double sunlight is not, you can't stack disadvantages or anything.
That's then.
Hey,
Yes, Serena, you can make double bright.
Hey, Glowbar, I put in the combat inspiration description for you.
Wait, already.
Are you going to use the hold vampires?
Yes. I kind of want to use the symbol of Ravenkind, just because I haven't used it yet.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color. Rose blonde. Okay, I'll use Hold Vampire.
All right, rolling saving throws. Wisdom.
Wisdom. Wait, no. It says 1 minute.
So the vampires that I put the little screaming, holding their head symbol, they failed and they're now paralyzed.
Okay, yeah. That was one action. Then I have a bonus action,
Yes.
which I'm gonna hit.
You roll twice now because they are in sunlight and they're also paralyzed. You got a critical hit. Goodness gracious. 5, 6, 7. For 27. All right, the vampires. All right, the one vampire that is not paralyzed, it hits Esmeralda for 17 damage. And Nuka, it's your go.
Time to whack a vampire again.
They are both hits with your silvered great axe.
Cash me out back. How about that?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can do that better. Cash me out back. How about that? Is that better? Or are you
You are
upset
my
because
hero.
I killed your vampire?
You didn't kill the vampire, but she's very badly wounded at this point. Serena, it's
She
your
needs
go.
to be dead.
Alright, first I will instruct Specky to come in and play wackadoodle on this vampire.
Okay, hold on. Constitution saving throw. It's saved. It still takes 24. Now it's dead.
Yay, it's dead.
And Serena is going to come in and attack the vampire that is over here fighting with Minla
Okay.
and the poor girl Gertrude. And since it's paralyzed, she is going to cease wielding her shield for a moment and just go full on.
Nice. Tits. All right. Esmeralda, Chica.
You got advantage for that, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Esmeralda is going to come and attack the same vampire.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you're waiting for me. I was like, come on, roll. She makes a critical hit with her silver short sword for 21 piercing damage. Minla, it's your go.
Well, since he's holding still, I think I'm gonna go ahead and whack him too and see if I can't finish him off.
You get an advantage, so roll twice. All right, so the first one is a hit for 20.
Okay, so then I need to roll again, correct?
Correct. All right, and it's a hit. As she falls to the ground dead. Glowbar.
Alright.
Your first one is a hit. All right, and roll again. That was your first swing. And one more time. And the second one is a hit too. 23.
Great.
Yay!
Alrighty then.
That wasn't so hard.
Serena wants to search the old man's body.
Here we go.
You can rely on the old man's. Oh,
What? What's that? Okay then.
I think I'm gonna
He
put.
is just wearing, this is some commoner's clothes. He didn't really have much of anything else on him.
Serena is going to remove his head and put it into her backpack.
Okay.
We'll spike it later as a warning to others.
Or we could just let the flesh rot off and then give the skull to Nuka.
Yes!
Serena is very intentionally staying away from Mendla.
Okay, so real quick, we're going to run. I need to run to the restroom. Take a break. Come right back. All right, we are back. If you guys would wish, I would probably make a little better spot than here, though. Okay. All right, you're taking a short rest. No, I said 1 second, please. Um, why is it not? It is a long rest. Oh,
You should do some hit
thank you,
dice
J.R.
out. There you
Porter.
go.
I think you should be able to hear him now. I didn't realize I had muted them.
Yeah, will you do some hit dice for Esmeralda? I don't even know what her hit dice are.
Oops. You see our hit points right now?
Yeah.
All right, we done?
I'm done.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I guess so.
All right, so we're gonna do now.
Y'all want to fight some dragon statues?
Let's
Sounds
do
good.
it.
Sounds good to me, but I might disappear on y'all. Which staircase is down?
They both are.
Oh,
Uda's
this is
back.
where we left Uda.
Uda!
Where's my spec?
I glare at the statues from a distance. Are you ready to do this?
Always.
Guy?
I turned your aura on, but I don't know if that's the right size for it.
I'll tell Gertruda to stay right behind me.
Alright, Glowbar, shall we try and bust these doors open?
Heck yeah.
I'm
Let's
gonna
do
try
it.
and over dramatically bust these doors open with Glowbar.
You try to bust them open, they just kind of fall open as you dramatically hit them with all your might.
I pose.
Say some cheese lie.
Glowbar's flexing next to me, I assume.
Of course. That's the way, peasants.
Alright, as they bust through the doors, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Serena, Glowbar, I guess, and Nuka. I'm going to use all my Bardic Inspiration.
I'm gonna fire an arrow at this dude.
Hey,
Does it come to life?
Right. Did they come to life? Are we doing this thing?
Give her a minute.
Oh, okay. So just so you guys know, I have to leave right at 10, so hopefully...
Okay,
we'll
there we
fit-
go. I had to fix the tokens. For some reason, it's messed up. Okay, so you fire the arrow. Roll for your attack. A 19 hits.
Which one were you firing at?
The one closest to me.
All right, Minla, Nuka, both of you give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
All right, the northeast one, the top right, it looks over at you and breathes fire in your direction. And Minla, you make the save. Nuka, you do not. Take 23 damage if you did not. Take half of that if you saved.
So 11 or 12?
Do 11. And then roll again for a dexterity saving throw.
Ah!
You both take. Oops, that's not the right thing. Haha. 76. There's no way you can roll a 1 on a 76. Both of you take 17 damage. All right, and then this one takes flight and flies towards you. And Nuka, you take 16 damage.
Ah!
This one flies forth and bites Minla for 16 damage.
I'm dead, guys.
Globar.
Yes, guess I'll attack this one.
Where is your token?
Under Menla.
Okay.
Oh,
Both of your attacks miss. Esmeralda.
Okay. So do these look like they're like living dragons or are they like still statues?
They were statues and they kind of just came alive. They're red dragons. They're baby red dragons, basically.
Let's see here. Do. Just 1 second. All right. Gosh. If Esmeralda moves here, let's see here. Can I?
Hold on. My whole roll 20 just flashed at me and went blank. Okay, it's back. All right, so what's your question?
I want to see if I can get this to point the way that I want. If she casts a lightning bolt like that, will it hit all 3 of them?
Yes.
Okay, she's going to cast lightning bolt.
Okay.
She's going to do it as a level 4 spell, so she gets an extra 1d6. Let's see here. It's a dexterity saving throw. And the DC, I guess, is 14.
Okay.
And that's the damage roll.
All right, none of them made the saving throw and it hurts them very badly. Gertruda runs and screams and runs up the stairs. Nuka.
Did we break down the doors or are the doors just open?
They are open.
I'm gonna try and close the doors.
There is 2 baby red dragons standing in the doorway.
Sorry. I'm a whack-a-dragon. Twice. Actually, can I whack? Can I hit 2 different dragons with both because I have the 2 attacks? Does it have to be the same dragon?
If it's 2 separate swings, you can swing at 2 different ones.
Okay, then I'm going to swing at both of the ones right here. One swing for them each.
Okay. Your first one hits.
Oh crap, I forgot about my health. Shoot.
Minla, it's your go. Oh, yeah, give me a death save.
Me?
Minla. And that's 1 fail. Serena.
Okay, as a bonus action, Serena is going to Misty Step over to here so that she is now flanking both of these dragons, one with Glowbar and one with Esmeralda. The one that she's flanking with Glowbar, she is going to strike out at with Perdition.
And it is a hit 1 time.
We got pretty impressive AC. All right. And Specky is incorporeal, and so will float through the dragons to come over here to now be flanking along with Nuka as well. And Specky is going to attack the one that it is flanking with Nuka.
And it is a hit. For 12. All right, Nuka, give me a dexterity throw. And
So dead.
Esmeralda.
Ah!
Esmeralda rolls a 21. Oh, I forget that you can do it. I'll still take the 21 though, since I hit it. My bad. All right, Esmeralda takes 11. Nuka, you take 22 damage.
Let's not talk about it.
No, Nuka. Don't die.
All right. The baby red dragon comes around and bites at Serena for 23 damage. All right, Globar, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yes. Just a second.
You take 24 damage.
Alright.
All right. Globar, Nuka, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Poor Uda. Constitution saving throw, not a death saving throw?
Dexterity.
I'm dead.
Oh, no, Constitution. Yes, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And Globar as well. Just because you're not dead, you're unconscious. Even though you're unconscious, you can still take damage. Globar, need a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, I rolled. I can do it again if it doesn't show.
Oh, I see. Okay, sorry. You both take 12 damage.
We didn't hear what you said.
You both
heard
take
it.
12 damage.
So, at what point in time do I actually die?
When you are... What's your max hit points?
With the
Your hit point
right now
maximum
it's
is 59. So if you're negative 59, you're dead.
Okay.
Esmeralda.
Alright, well, Esmeralda is going to lightning bolt those 3 dragons again.
Okay.
Come on, baby, as he needs a new pair of shoes.
All right. They did not make it. Nuka, give me a save throw. All right, that's one fail. Minla, give me a save roll. That's one pass.
Finally! Yes!
Serena, it's your go.
Congratulations!
Okay, Serena is going to, as a bonus action, use her Hexblade Curse on the one that she is flanking here with Glowbar. So she points at it and chants some horrible words, blah, blah, blah. And then she's going to try to hack it to death. Make sure I'm doing the right one here.
And let's see, they are both hits.
If the first one kills it, I guess, yeah, maybe we'll get lucky.
It collapses to the ground in a little screech. Such a little screech for its big body.
All right, and can the second hit the other dragon?
Yes.
Let's see here. Let's see this one. And then let's see here, because she had cursed that one. She gained some hit points back, but I need to look at. I'll do that here in a second because Specky is going to move here, and Specky is going to attack the dragon that's in between Specky and Serena now.
Okay. And it is a miss. Oh, wait, no. 16. Target must succeed on a saving throw. That's if it hits. Okay, it misses.
It's a 28 though. It has advantage.
It's a hit for
Because we're
12.
flanking.
That's what I said. It's a hit.
Just testing me, huh?
Yeah, that's what it was. That's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, Serena, give me a dexterity saving throw. You take 28 damage. Glowbar, give me a dexterity, dexterity saving throw. You take 31 damage.
Ah, darn it.
Looks like it's up to you now, Serena.
Glowbar, give me a save throw. Sorry, death save.
That's it. Yeah.
That's one fail. Esmeralda.
Let's see here. Gosh, it's tough to decide what's the best thing for Esmeralda to do here. I wish I could see what her like attacks are. Esmeralda is going to step here and she is going to lightning bolt this guy.
Okay.
because it at least it will hit, even if it saves. Like it's guaranteed to do something.
All right, Nuka, give me a death save. And the dragon, like, starts to tremble as the lightning courses through its veins and falls to the ground dead. That's two fails.
That's not just 2 fails. That's 2 ones in a row. Oh my god, you're ridiculous.
That is what, 2 fails?
Yep. Come on, Serena, you're our gal.
Serena, it's your go.
All right. Let's see here. Serena is going to, as a bonus action, cast Branding Smite. And then she is going to attack the dragon that she is flanking with Specky. So if either of these hit, the Branding Smite damage will happen too.
It's a hit and a hit. Do
So 40 damage total.
Now, just to let you know, we were talking about this in it's like a game of chess. Serena had to do exactly 40 damage to pull this off. And she rolls 40 damage.
Specky could have hit 7 more. All right, let's see here. Really quick before everybody dies, let's see here. I happen to know that Esmeralda has some. Can we even use healing potions on people who are unconscious? Is that a thing?
Nope.
Okay. Fuck. Sorry, don't mean to curse. I know you're streaming. Let's see here.
Do you know any healing spells?
Serena isn't that kind of magic user. Oh, okay, let's see here. Here's what we're gonna do. Mintha went down like 2 rounds before Glowbar, right?
I didn't even get a chance to fight.
So I have 2 scrolls of Revivify. So what I can do is... Oh, no. Glowbar can raise people from the dead. This is perfect.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I let all of them die, and then I revivify Glowbar.
Brutal.
All right, can you link this spell that you're casting? Can't do anyone that's died of old age. Rip Uda. All right. So, Glowbar, you have 1 hit point.
Awesome. So as far Clover knows, he was struck. Just suddenly woken up.
Can I do another death save just to see if I'll make it?
Sure.
Yeah! Should I keep going?
I'm just waiting to see if Glowbar is going to raise anybody, or are you going to
Yes.
walk away?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna raise them. Do I have to press some more?
They're going to seriously owe you after this one,
Oh yeah.
just like you owe me.
Yeah, I can raise dead trees. Just a second. Yeah, I raised Nukamen.
Woo!
I sit up and I say, just so y'all know, I wasn't gonna fight.
All right, so link me your raise dead spell. Oh, you just
You see
did.
that?
Yeah.
But that's a 5th level spell.
Oh no, it's the
You got that ability from the Amber Temple, didn't you?
raise spell, raise dead spell 3 times. Dark gift of.
Oh, the dark
Sukana,
gift.
The soul hunger. I don't think I put it there.
You need to put it on your character sheet.
Yeah, sure. The additional features and traits, right?
There you go. You bring your friends back to life.
Alright. It's going to take y'all like several days of resting to get back to normal after that.
Yes.
So I'd say we take Gertruda and we GTFO from the castle of sad vampires and go rest in Malachi for a couple of days.
Sounds legit.
Sounds good to me. All right, guys. Well, I gotta get out of here.
All right, there we go. We'll stop right there. So you come back, you'll be in front of the castle.
Whew.
See y'all next Thursday.
Yes.
Thanks
and
for playing.
If you can hang around for
See
just
you
1 minute,
later.
that'd be cool.
All right, I got about 2 minutes.
No, not you. You can go ahead. I know
Oh,
you have. I know
okay,
you have
all
some important to do. All right, thank you for watching tonight on my Twitch channel. As you can see, the adventurers pulled through the fight with the red dragons. Almost perished. It was a close call. It was a close game of chess there. And next Thursday, we'll be playing at 7 p.m. Eastern, and hope to see you there. Good night.